I'm Pat Doris. Welcome to The Story. You know, yesterday was the first day of summer and the longest day of the year, which made us think about the summer of 2020 and all the social justice protests and all the riots, and one lingering, very visible impact from that summer in downtown Portland. It is our big story tonight. For the past few years, it feels like plywood has become a fixture in downtown Portland. In many spots, a patchwork of boards hides windows and storefronts. The most visible examples include the Multnomah County Courthouse and the Justice Center and the Federal Courthouse. But, maybe this is the summer of change. Investigative reporter Kyle Aboshi found some of those boards will soon be coming down.
Years after racial justice protests raged in downtown Portland, the city is still scarred. A blanket of plywood covers one side of the Multnomah County Justice Center. The federal courthouse is fortified with heavy metal fencing, and wooden barricades block the entrance to the Multnomah County Courthouse. But soon, some of that fencing will come down. County officials hope to remove the temporary wooden fence surrounding the Multnomah County Courthouse by early July. The newly minted courthouse, which opened in October of 2020, suffered nearly $500,000 in vandalism between 2020 and 2022. Some Portlanders believe the removal of this temporary fencing is an important symbol of progress. They just hope there's no more damage.
I'm a little worried. I think it'll help. Obviously, taking the boards down makes it a more inviting place for people to feel more comfortable to come back. But I do have some concerns.
You know, I can see why it's there, but it's necessary to come down for people to interact and for the feeling of like a normal building exterior to be presented, you know.
It will look friendlier, but they still need to be sure that it's safe, because we don't want anyone getting hurt going in or out of the courthouse.
The Justice Center, which was repeatedly targeted during protests, will remain partially boarded up. A county spokesperson said officials are still in the planning stages, evaluating alternatives to help increase protection and security. For now, the boards and fencing will also stay up at the Mark Hatfield Federal Courthouse. According to federal officials, there's no timetable for removal.
Kyle joins me now. Interesting story, but whatever happened to all those people who were arrested during the riots?
Yeah, we went back and asked about it. We asked the U.S. Attorney's Office what happened to all those cases, and they gave us some pretty good data. 96 people were charged. A variety of charges: civil disorder, assaulting a federal officer, arson, things like that. Of those, 85% were dismissed. Now, they didn't get off scot-free. A lot of them completed community service, and then the charges were dismissed. The more serious ones, they did end up going to prison for a period of time.
Okay, so there was some accountability for some people. Yeah, all right, thanks, Cal. Appreciate it.